You know, with her originally, I was hoping that they'd be on the grass because she goes very well the filly, and I'd expect her to be winning on Saturday if she lines up.
It's Wasabi kick in front, a little wayward, but my feet won't run it down, and Wasabi kick too good on debut.
I'm going Kadira's in the last. Adam Campton, race 8 again.
Nice.
We'll repeat the dose. Good horse on the poly, last preparations, had a decent spell, and I believe has been jumping out well, so Kadira's in the last for me.
125 left the run. Awesome Audrey, Kadira's and Osterberg trying hard. Galaxy General, Awesome Audrey, Kadira's one last thrust. Got up, I think. I think Kadira's in the last hop here.
Hello and welcome to another edition of In the Box Seat. Ella, we're coming from the home straight here at the Gold Coast Turf Club.
It's looking quite spectacular. We're happy to be out in the sun and cannot wait to be racing here in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, glorious sunshine, 30 odd degrees the next couple of days, and the track is looking in terrific order as we head to the big Cutest Jewels meeting next Saturday. But first, we've got the big Ronald McDonald House Charities race day this week. We'll touch upon that later in the show.
And as you would have saw in the opener, it pays to follow the show. We found you 2 winners last week, and we're hoping to do the same again today.
How good are we?
How good are you in that last call? One last thrust. Did you prepare that one before the call? Or did it just
I wouldn't say how I prepared, but that might be for another show. But anyway, it was good to get Freeland home. Peter Roble gave us a good push for Wasabi kick, so it does pay to follow our interviews. The trainers are very good with their time here at the Gold Coast Turf Club. Scott Morrissey got another winner yesterday in Brisbane as well with Tarps. So that juggernaut continues to roll on. Lumen's Lenny was actually a really good run in that Jules Prelude in the 3-year-old. Stepping up from maiden grade here. His run was outstanding, so follow him. I'm not sure whether he'll come here or not in a couple of weeks' time, but look out for him. He's a horse of the future. So we all found some winners last week, and we head into another good program here on Saturday.
Tuesday we held the very first trials back on the bee grass, 15 trials in total. How do you think of them, Mitch? Yeah,
no, it was very good. The surface was perfect. The feedback from all the trainers that have been using the bee grass is really outstanding. It's a first-class training facility, and that was the first time that we got the official trials on Tuesday. Some eye catchers to follow too. But firstly, let's hear from Navesh Ramdani about a course proper update as we head towards the Jewels next week.
Hello everyone, we're on the course proper, 10 days out from the Jewel Raceday, and as you can see, the course proper is looking fantastic. It's had some great recovery over the past few weeks, and really happy to say that the track's recovering really well post-renovation. The renovation entailed sand grooving the course proper, so we cut the grass short, we sand grooved the track, just to add some additional drainage and also to thin out the grass as we head into winter. That renovation was necessary and was part of the greater project of the course proper. Now that we've completed that renovation, we look forward into March and racing beyond into winter. The track's recovered really well. We had a slow start to the recovery in mid-January to mid-February, and that was partly due to climatic conditions, the very hot, humid conditions that we've experienced here in Queensland. And most people are telling me it's about as humid as they've ever experienced it throughout their lifetime living in Queensland. So it's been a really challenging summer, and particularly the last 4 weeks in as far as humidity. And of course, that's not the best conditions for growing kikuyu. But I can tell you that the last 10 days or so has presented some beautiful sunshine, as you can see here today. Clear skies and sunshine, and the track is thriving. As you can see behind me, just a light drink this afternoon, freshen it up after a mow, and it's looking fantastic heading into Jewel Day on the 9th of March.
I think I've found it at the Bow Desert Trials recently, but Tony Evans has got a 3-year-old filly called Wahine Galaxy, absolutely flying at the trials. Noel Keller couldn't hold it slow enough. So look out for it in a race maiden somewhere in the next couple of weeks.
If you want more to follow, Gibbo's trial reviews from Tuesday are up on the website now as well, so go take a look at those.
Yeah, plenty to follow from that session on Tuesday. It was a good morning out here. Ella, we've got some excellent drone footage
We do.
of the light towers going up around the track. You'll notice it on race days here on the footage from Sky, and probably more so next week when we're back on the grass of the light towers going up around the track. So we've got 11 up in total at the moment, with plenty more to come. There's 38 in total, but fascinating to see it all come up.
Super excited. We're all gearing up for that first night racing meeting. That'll be very, very soon. We can't wait. Stay up to date on our socials and website, and that information will be coming very soon.
Fair to say I'll be struggling if I miss a horse in the run with how strong these light towers
You
are
will
going to be.
Absolutely. They've been doing the testing. They can do so many different things with it.
The light shows are
Yeah,
gonna
the
be-
light shows. We can't wait to see what they've been able to put together.
Some racing news now. We caught up with Johnny Field during the week, who prepares Avenue of Stars. What a ripping horse he is.
Well, I learnt a fun fact today. So he's just got the one horse in
Yep.
work, and from that one horse, he's well up our premiership tally. So from the 5 wins, he's sitting up there, which is, I think, just very, very amazing.
Yeah, they call the horse the ATM horse. He's won 9 races in total,
Wow.
all here at the Gold Coast,
There you
4
go.
on the turf, which he'll venture back to next week here on Jewel's Day. He's be nominated for the Gold Coast Stakes in a benchmark race.
Nice.
But he's a 5-time winner on the Poly. He's
There you
been a terrific horse, a great advertisement for Polytrack racing. So
Absolutely.
Avenue of Stars carried 64 kilos last week to win again. So catch up with Johnny on those social media outlets for that story, that full story during the week. We look ahead towards the Jewels next week, an exciting race, the Military Rose Plate for the fillies and mares. Chinny Boom trialled earlier this week. She's going to target the race first up. Very quick mare from up north, so she'll add some real depth to that race, as well as a number of other fillies and mares headed that way. The Jewels Preludes, it's probably a bit early to say who would be a standout for the Jewels this year, because the Colts winner is going to Sydney. He wasn't QTIS eligible, and the fillies was somewhat of a little bit of a boil over. I thought I'd lost sleep going into the Magic Millions with the Mashani horses, but the team, Les Ross and Crooksy, are going to be in full force again for Jewel's Day. Mashani Lily and Mashani Crown
There you go.
will be going at it together
They'll be putting
after
you to work.
they were first and third in the fillies. So we'll learn them all again after a couple of months off since Millions Day.
Some more racing news. The premiership tally last week. The apprentices are flying. Jai Williams got a winner. Emily Lang got a double. So they're sitting pretty at the top of that jockey premiership. And Noel Callow, you'll see him back this week. So he's obviously quite high up on the premiership tally. Hasn't had a rider since last year, but he'll make his return this weekend.
Yeah, big chance that this premiership will go down to the wire again,
I
like it
think
did
so,
last year with
yeah.
Bailey Wheeler and Noel Callow, and now it's Jai and Emily, and don't underestimate Noel when he gets up and running. So
Absolutely.
looking forward to seeing him back in action on Saturday. Well, let's look ahead to Saturday. Of course, a big day. We touched upon it last week with the Silks, the Ronald McDonald House Charities Race Day.
Massive day down in the event centre. As you know, we said last week, this is a huge charity that we love supporting, and they'll be out in force on the weekend asking for donations. So if you're on track, please support them. They'll be selling some stubby coolers down at the event centre, and obviously their day raising a lot of funds for the Ronald McDonald House, and of course the racing as well.
Yep.
The Silks will be in force. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, first place 1,500,
Yep.
second place
1,000?
take it, Mitch.
1,500.
And third, $500. So in partnership with Racing Queensland, we're super excited to be supporting the Ronald McDonald House.
So mainly it's number ones throughout the day. There were a couple of early scratchings of number one, so they've just gone down to number 2. But look out for the 1s and the 2s throughout the day, and they'll be sporting the Silks. And let's
Get behind them.
try and get as much money as possible on the track and also off the track as well,
Absolutely.
with all those activities throughout the day. And you know, it's once you get involved in the Ronald McDonald House, it really does touch you about
Absolutely.
that charity and how they operate with families, and all the money is going back towards them. So we'll raise plenty on Saturday. Can't wait for that. Let's find a winner. We were in good form last week, as we said.
We are.
I'm going to go Pagado in the first.
Oh.
So I've already had some ribbing about what price it'll be, but a winner is a winner. You
Yes,
know?
I do like to. That's my favourite tagline here on the show. A winner's a win. I can't go against Espresso Love. My old and
Yeah.
faithful. It is my show. tip. Every time the owners are here on track, I go down and support them in the mounting yard. So hopefully we'll look to do that again on Saturday.
So Pagata in the first, Espresso Love in the second. We'll be flying for the rest of the day.
By the third. Beautiful.
That is our episode here for In the Box Seat this week. We'll have a bumper edition next week as we preview Cutest Jewels Day. Looking forward to being back on the turf for that.